The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adebayo is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's McCollum. Then it's Thompson. And it's Butler in at the small forward. And for Denver, Jared Allen is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot.
He doesn't need much time to get his shot off. Paul George is a dependable catch-and-shoot option.
And here's McCollum for 3. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got 5 now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Leonard. Lillard from outside. Siakam pulls it in.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
And Lillard kicks to Allen. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. On the wing, Thompson. A three-pointer, no good. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's George. Pass to Sabonis, and Leonard has it in the corner. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
For a guy who hit only 25% of his threes in college, Kawhi has become one of the NBA's best at the wing position.
Now here's Butler. And there's the pass to Thompson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Three-pointer, Lillard. Can't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Driving in. Oh!
No, he didn't. Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. Dishes it to McCollum. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by the Nuggets. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Now Butler. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And Memphis making a change here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Adebayo. Collins comes in for Pascal Siakam. Hields checked in for Klay Thompson. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for McCollum.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Now, here's Sabonis. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. The kick outside to Butler. Connects from three-point range.
Jimmy Butler is selective with his three-point shots. But when a corner three opens up, his eyes light up.
Now, here's Sabonis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by George, no good. Memphis leading by 5. In the corner, it's Hield. Here's Collins, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Butler. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Allen. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smart finds Markkanen. Back to Smart. It's Martin on the wing. That shot misses. Nice D from Valanciunas. Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
And so it's Memphis going into the break with a 10-point lead. A look at the field. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Lillard on the bench, this is the group Mike Malone has right now. Martin is out there with Marcus Smart. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Clark in at the 4 spot. Pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
You see the strength by C.J. McCollum on that bucket.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Three-pointer Markkanen. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Siakam throws it down.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Adebayo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Butler in for McDaniels. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Thompson from long range. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Left side, Markkanen.
Get there.
Outside, Smart. Clark outside. 5 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets from the high post. Smart misses.
Made that shot a little harder than it had to be. No one around him, just rise straight up and drill it.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Smart passes to Ayton, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Siakam. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 23 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Adebayo
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Markkanen down low. Defended by Butler. Nifty move. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Memphis the other way now.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Butler. Rebound by the Nuggets.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here's Barrett. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. No dice from 9 feet out.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And George kicks to Lillard. That 3 off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Three-pointer healed. It's hauled in by George.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Off target with his 3. Memphis leading by 11. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the first half is now in the books. Grizzlies lead by 13. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys, with Mike Malone as the second half approaches.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise. And when a team is this in sync, let's turn our attention to that first half, which left. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got C.J. McCollum. Siakam is out there with Adebayo. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Butler in at the 3.
And quite the honor last year for Damian Lillard, getting named to the NBA 75th anniversary team.
Greg, it was a well-deserved acknowledgement of his skills. He's a perennial all-star who continues to do astounding things on the floor.
Here's Lillard after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Kicks it out to Allen. Sabonis' screen on Siakam. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Outside, George. Grizzlies with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson right side from downtown. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Passes it to Adebayo. On the wing, Thompson. All sorts of time. And it's Denver with the rebound. Sabonis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Left side, Leonard. He feeds it to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 7, and George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now off the inbound, and there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. McCollum's got 9. We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play, and the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Here's Adebayo. After the basket by Sabonis. And it's Thompson with the jam.
One of the great rhythm shooters in this league. Once Klay gets going, he will not let up.
Lillard on the wing, George. Kicks it out to Allen. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Memphis. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Adebayo. Collins comes in for Pascal Siakam. And R.J. Barrett subbed in for Jimmy Butler.
The decisiveness on the drive. Lillard just daring the defense to foul him.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw.
He has excellent leadership skills. Damian Lillard preaches accountability. He wants his teams to get the best and most out of each other.
Now here's McCollum. 9 points in the game so far.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And Lillard kicks to George. Allen a screen on Barrett. Kicks it out to Lillard. Leonard with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Kept alive. They shoot again. And Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Thompson in the corner. Clock at 6. Thompson sets the pick for Barrett. Out to Thompson from past the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. Plenty of time to get back in it.
And it's Memphis on the break. McCollum with the ball and finished off by Collins.
His assist numbers have grown. C.J. McCollum, pass on time.
Lillard against McCollum. And he gets it to go. Sabonis has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
McCollum against Leonard. And stolen by Lillard. And the pass to Sabonis. Back to Lillard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And Memphis making a change here. Hield's checked in. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Barrett. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Thompson. That shot off. Great D that time from Leonard. Lillard scanning the floor. And Lillard throws it down.
You guys can slice up the D like Lillard can. He's just so quick and so agile on the drive.
Here's Thompson. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Thompson's got 10 points in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Damian Lillard out there with Paul George. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Lillard, the pass to Sabonis. Adebayo with the ball. Lillard picks him up. 3-pointer, Hield. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will. Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Leonard, no luck. Memphis leading by 13. Hield with it. George picks him up. Hield can't hit. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And Butler sends it back.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
From deep, George. That shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
McCollum's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Adebayo drops them both. And Bam Adebayo. Steve, what a force he's become over the years.
He has, Kevin. The impact really started once he became a starter. and you've seen his scoring go to the roof.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Lillard misses. Memphis leading by 17. McCollum outside. Floats one. Denver grabs the miss. Left side, George. Leonard inside. Covered by Hield. And stolen by Butler. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
Quick reminder there, Butler has the capacity to take over the game at both ends.
Leonard, no luck. Memphis with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Hield the pass to Adebayo. Going inside, and Adebayo throws it down.
Explosive move by Bam Adebayo. For a big, he does a great job of generating points off drives.
And another miss by Denver. Butler with the ball. Sabonis defending. Butler deciding where to go with it. Fires from 14. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas is checked in for Bam Adebayo. John Collins comes in for Pascal Siakam. McDaniels is checked in for Butler. And Barrett subbed in for McCollum. Three-pointer, Markkanen. The shot off that time. And Memphis the other way now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Jimmy Butler.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rebound by the Nuggets. Martin up top, covered by Hield. Here's Clark. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Poke loose. That's good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did,
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.